And in tip. Typical form, the holidays bringing some fantastic NBA action. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. You take a look at the Lakers.
And given the nature of the rivalry between these teams, expect emotions to be running high. Both teams have to feel a little on edge right now.
I think it's always that way when these guys get together. The fans and the players are jacked up. Even the vendors are ramped up, talking stuff. It's a special matchup for sure.
You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal. Yeah, great find from Sohan. This is why his guys like playing with him.
Outside Thibault. Back to SGA. Thompson with the block. Sohan, right side. Outside Booker. Here's Mourning. Sigma with a rebound. Down low. Here's Thibault.
His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Booker. Rebound by the Lakers. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Exum picks him up. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
With no D around, you expect him to knock down that midi.
Out to the right wing. Here's Sohan. Sigma with a rebound. Dort, left side. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And Booker's got the ball here for Houston. Pass to Mourning. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Dominant play for Mourning inside. Even when you come to expect it, he's tough to defend against down low.
And And SGA throws it down.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
To the paint. The layup off target. Now Los Angeles with it.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining.
We've got 1:55 left in the first. So they take the lead. Bibles got 7 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Fred.
Yeah, B. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Boy, the aggressiveness of Mourning inside, I like it. I mean, when he's this deep, he's looking to throw it down.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Jason Tatum keeping the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle, and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball, not for the things that come with it. Guys?
You'd love to hear it. Allie, thanks very much for the report. 1:11 left to play in the first. Pass to Sigma. From downtown. Rebounded by Mourning.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And the Lakers with possession here after the basket by Houston. To the inside. Dort. Got a hand on it.
How about the reach of Mourning? Very impressive and very long, too. An elite shot blocker. Does a good job timing his jump.
Houston shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That one misses. The Lakers trail. And the basket by Hield.
And I like whenever Hield attacks inside like this, exploiting the defense when they give him these chances.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Booker's shot is good.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Brunson with it. Giving this team some energy. Averaging a little over 10 points a game. Got it up. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. At the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game.
13.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Inside. And the dunk by Edey.
Nice dime by Jalen Brunson there. He's all about getting his team involved.
Here's Booker. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Hield. Well, Clark, by my count, in your career, you made all of 23 triples and hit a respectful 34%.
23 over a, what, close to 5-year career, maybe the equivalent of 3 1/4 years on the court. Yeah, the 3 ball was not being shot a lot. I will tell you, I was looking to add it to my repertoire, though, and that's the case for all of these guys playing now. Everybody is shooting 3.
Here's Exum, following the score by Los Angeles. Outside Booker. Picked up by Sohan. Booker no good. The Lakers in the lead. Thompson with a steal. Ooh, Booker finishing in the open court.
We've seen Booker put up crazy numbers. He's got a nose for scoring points.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Jackson's gotten his second bucket.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Picked up by Sohan. Booker for three. Nails it from three. And the Rockets lead by 1.
Awfully tough play to defend. When you honor the roller, Booker just takes advantage.
Deflects the pass. And he drew the blocking foul. So he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Reggie Jackson. Houston shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line. Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Now here's Brunson. No made baskets yet. Hits the trifecta.
Brunson, a career 40% three-point shooter. Man, that shot is reliable.
Outside, Ingles. Off the mark there with a three. Jackson on the wing. Pass to Edey. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
All right, fans. That was your dad's team. Make some noise.
The Rockets trail. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Pritchard, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
The three is up. The Rockets again can't hit. And SGA has got the ball here for the Lakers. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. That'll be their second of a 5-game stretch at home.
Hey, you know, after a pedestrian first quarter of shooting, I think they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now. The direction is good.
Hey, shot's good.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
And Hayes comes to help. Pass to Sigma. Outside for Dort. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And there's a pick. Shea probing. Clock at 6. Sigma, no good. Rockets trail by 3. Smart for 3. Sigma with a rebound. Here's Thibault. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Thibault's got 6 here in the quarter.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Back to Hayes. Sigma with a rebound.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Ooh, Shea showing no fear inside.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
And Pritchard, here we go. Ingles from outside. The long-distance three is buried. Ingles has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. But if it goes, and the first half comes to an end, we've got a close game going here. It's Los Angeles. They're up by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. The Lakers lead by 5. They set the screen. Brunson penetrating. Gets it to fall from the right block. Brunson's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, with his first step, Brunson is really hard to contain in the two-man game.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship. I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Back over to you guys.
Eyes on the prize. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Rockets trail by 9. And here's Pritchard. Still without a bucket. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Thompson left side. There's a screen. Takes it inside. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Here's Brunson. Here's Sigma. And he goes in for the dunk.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. 90 seconds into the second half now. Pass to Sigma. Stolen by Thompson. Back comes Houston in transition. Outside, Ingles. From deep three-point range. Sigma with a rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
But that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and it was maybe a step out of his range.
Thompson with some nice D.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
They set a pick. Pass to Mourning. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And it's now only a 5-point Laker lead.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Hey, I know Brunson can score with the best of them, but I love when he's playing the true quintessential point guard role out there.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Pass to Booker. It's stolen by Green. Here's Brunson. Ooh, Brunson. Silky touch.
They are winning this game largely because of his effort.
Now here's Exum. Here's Booker. The Rockets again can't hit.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here's Brunson outside. Rockets with a rebound. Lets the three fly. The Rockets again can't hit. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Lakers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Boy, throwing himself on the offensive glass and being rewarded for it, that's the energy that Draymond Green brings.
Pass to Booker. Pulls up. Booker missing again. The Lakers lead by 11. Now here's Green. And here's Brunson from the arc. And Brunson won't miss many of those.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
The three, Smith sinks the tray. Smith's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
And Booker pulls it down. Rockets trail by 11 to the middle. Smith no good. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. To the inside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Just thunderous. Sohan making them feel it.
And out of bounds, Houston will have it.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Rockets trail by 9. Here's Exum. The rebound by Edey.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why. And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Houston shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And guys, those numbers represent a nice step up from what they were last year.
Hield fires from way outside. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for Los Angeles. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back.
The Rockets, 37. All right, man.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
All Laker fans. Time, clear, moment.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that. And that one drops for him.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
Count it.
A clever scorer who reads the floor beautifully. The floater is just one of many ways Gilgeous-Alexander can beat you. The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
He buries it from 3.
That's his second made 3, first of this half.
Stolen by Thompson. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow,
man. Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Here's Sigma. The Lakers with another miss.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
And it's the Lakers on the break. SGA can't get it to go.
Well, if he can somehow get into a rhythm offensively, I think they could stretch this lead.
Dort grabs the miss. The Lakers lead by 3. Inside. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. He pulls it. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
And so it's the Lakers with it. Following the score by Houston, 5 to shoot.
It's not his night, but his teammates have picked him up.
And he can't stop the run as that misses. Yes, it's good.
They're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his play. That's how Sohan gets to his shot inside.
Tight ball game coming down the stretch.
Yeah, with 7 lead changes thus far, This has been a thriller.
Here's Exum, following the score by the Lakers. Takes a three. Ooh, Booker doing Booker things.
He's got that clutch gene. It's in his DNA for sure.
Can't get the three.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open. Huge, man. I mean, the defense knows what Booker's capable of, but cannot get a stop.
Outside timeout. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Caruso. Thompson with a steal. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Oh, he can't get the layup.
Maybe a little overconfidence, trying to go big instead of taking the sure thing.
First free throw is good. And that narrows the lead down to just 3.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shea in the league. In a tight game, this is who they want taking these shots.
Now here's Booker. Ooh, using 2 hands to power it down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making the statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Edey. Buries it from outside.
All eyes on SGA, so he kicks it out to the perimeter. Just excellent recognition.
Outside Booker. Jacks up a 3. Edey rips down the board.
And the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Oh, what a jam! Holding nothing back.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Thompson.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. Here's the one saving grace of that situation.
So it comes up empty at the line. He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Pritchard. Stolen by Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the stuff!
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Oh, a high-volume score with just too many moves to count. Booker is so dependable under pressure. And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock. No, you got to foul.
I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away. This fella knows how to finish a game off. There was no question about those free throws.
Booker. And so it's the Lakers with the W. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they show